good.
Nice jersey.
Appreciate it.
Need him to step up for the mics.
Yeah, just take a step forward.
Yes, sir.
Perfect, thank you.
Gotcha.
Yes, yes.
What was working today?
Yeah, in pregame, I was really just trying to get back to the basics and get back to just driving the ball in the middle of the field and get my foot down early. And I was really just, out there having fun with it.
I think offensively, Coach said this was probably y'all's best 2 games, I guess, to start the year. Just what do you think has allowed y'all to have that success for these last 2 games in particular?
Yeah, I think, like Coach said, in losing, we learn lessons. And for the offense, just that we can play free and be ourselves. So I think, like, the last 2 games, we've really, realized that we are great and, that we can, when it comes together, that we can do real damage.
On that infield single, when did you know you were going to head home on that play?
I was really just trusting JJ. I didn't even know where the ball was. He just was telling me to go, so I went.
Wow. You guys were pretty aggressive on the base paths in general tonight. Was that like re-emphasized to you guys after throughout this past weekend?
Not really yet. That's kind of our MO, like getting a first or third and just taking the extra base. I know DC at some point this weekend did something kind of similar. So, we're always looking to score, and I'm glad I was given the opportunity today.
You've been playing a lot this season so far. Have you felt more confident as you've gone on and found more of a better rhythm than kind of like at the beginning when you were still kind of going into it?
Yeah, definitely. I think just getting the ABs and the experience like here with the home crowd and kind of just getting games under my belts definitely helped kind of calm me and just realize where I'm at and start to get in a groove and really dominate.
What are you looking forward to working on and kind of doing when you hit the road this week?
Really just be myself and do my job, for my guys. And we'll have a lot of big games, so just, in big moments, take a step back and be myself and do what I can to contribute.
How important is a week like this for y'all to get out on the road for 5 or 6 days as a team and just kind of, be around each other a lot more maybe than you are here?
Definitely, like with 2 years being in the league, going on the road is always fun, and it's different, like we haven't been on the road. So I think it'll be a lot of fun, a big test for us with a lot of good games, but I know I'm excited and I know the team is as well.
Do you have a chance to kind of reflect and take a breath? The game you didn't play this weekend, things are going well, better?
Yeah, definitely. Coach let me know, too, that I wouldn't be in there, so he was communicating it. And, I just took it kind of a step back and was able to watch for a little and then, get back in there and do my thing.
Any things you specifically wanted to, next time you were in the lineup, do better?
Yeah, just get back to the basics like I did today. I think Friday night I went 0 for, and I was just, I really didn't get a whole lot of pitches to hit in my opinion, but, they were strikes. So kind of just getting back to my approach and being myself.
You hit first, you hit ninth. What's the kind of trust that the coach has in you? Like, how does that make you feel that you can hit anywhere in the lineup?
Yeah, it makes me feel really good, and he communicates with me a lot that he trusts me, and that that I'm a guy for this team. So wherever he puts me, I'm just in there trying to do my job.
In spring training, they've added this element where you can challenge balls and strikes if you want. How would you sort of utilize that if they had that?
That would definitely be beneficial for college. I would utilize it a lot, but that would be cool. I mean, I don't really know a whole lot about it, so.
Yeah, it's like borderline pitch. You can just sort of go like.
Yeah.
Do the,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
David, Jared, any tips on stealing?
I haven't. He looks good doing it though. He can fly.
Have you seen your speed getting faster, stealing bases and everything since you've gotten here?
I have actually. Coach Martin's helped me a lot with technique and just getting stronger as well as helped me get faster. So really thankful for that.
How does this major league experience sort of separate him as a strength coach for you guys?
I think, just from being at Auburn, and at Auburn we had a really good strength coach as well. That was in the MLB for a little, but I mean, Coach Martin's just really relatable, and he's young as well, so that's kind of what makes him a difference maker.
What benefits this being young give in that position? You know, what I mean? Like,
I think just like
how's-
relatability. Like, he kind of understands how we feel about, just a long season as well. And he kind of has feel in the weight room.
Anything else for Chris? Thank y'all.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
Have a good one.
Is that new? Change?
Well, I got it in the fall.
In the fall?
Yeah.
Does Jared talk a little smack when y'all get home about stealing 2 bases?
Nah, he can have those 2 bases. I'll get mine eventually. So
What'd you see at the plate today? I mean, what worked for you?
just getting back to the basics. Not the start I wanted, but you can't keep a good hitter down forever. So I mean, just staying positive, just trying to get back to who I am, and I mean, eventually it'll go my way, and that's just kind of all I've been thinking about.
How's the experience been shortstop so far?
It's been good. I mean, you play there your whole life. It's like riding a bike to me, basically. That's where I wanted to play. I grew up trying to be an LSU shortstop. You got Bregman, LeMahieu, Josh Smith, Kramer, all those guys, and now I'm one of them. So it's big shoes to fill, but that's what I wanted.
What have you been working on this season and kind of everything looking back at your last seasons?
I would say just being consistent again. I mean, that's who I am and as a player, and staying positive. I know what I can and can't do, and Coach Johnson and Coach Wanaka do a good job with me. Getting me back to the basics when I'm off track and just being myself. I'm one of the best players in the country, and I know that. But you got to go out there and do that every day.
4 hours in the cages before practice. Is that normal for you?
I wouldn't say 4 hours, but I definitely get my swings in when I can. You got to ease up sometimes whenever you're playing 18 innings a day or on Saturday. So, but I like to be in there a lot.
Any particular side of the plate you're feeling better from right now?
I feel good both ways. I mean, I hit a homer today, and I've been taking good at bats left-handed, so I feel good both ways.
I could tell you were disappointed after the loss. You had a chance to tie it there, but rebounded well. Came back, had a 3-hit game or whatever it was, the second one. Between games, what did you reflect upon?
Yeah, I mean, going back to last year, I like the game on the line. That's who I am as a player, and I couldn't get the job done. And you got to move on to the next one. That's the biggest thing. Flush it. Skip talked to us and was like, you got to push it away and get to the next game. And like Dylan Cruz said, you got to the team you have whenever you lose a game. And we responded well, and we responded well again tonight, and we're going to take that into Texas.
That relay in the middle of the game, I think it was Pearson that missed the ball, but got it, threw it to you. You chucked it over to Reeves for that put out at third base. Just, talk us through that play and you put that thing right on the money to get that tag out.
Yeah, we work on a lot of relays at practice, and Josh overthrew Daniel, and I was just right there to make a good play, and I tried to get him out, and that's what happened.
So that ball wasn't even supposed to go to you?
I mean, you throw it to one of the cutoff mans, and he ended up hitting me, so we got an out there. It all worked.
Do you feel like you're going to be able to play a little bit more freely knowing you got that home run out the way right here?
I feel like I go out there and play freely all the time. I'm not going to hit 20 home runs. I'm going to hit 380 and, take my doubles. That's just who I am as a player, and just keep going.
How much easier? Go ahead.
What excites you about kind of going on the road for the weekend?
It's fun. I like different environments. I like hostile environments, I would say, playing against. Our fans are going to travel. They'll be all there, but, I like playing on the road, different environments, different stadium, We got 3 different teams that, we haven't played, so that's fun for me.
How much easier is it to play without having was it a stress fracture you had?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad. We just taped it up, everything, and I was more worried about just trying to get to Omaha. That was the main focus, and then figured it out after, and, it is what it is.
Pretty healthy.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm 100%, yeah.
What did you do to sort of recover during the summer?
I was in a boot for about a month, and they just made me take time off. That was about it.
Yeah, and then defensively you made another really nice play on play to your right,
Mm-hmm.
and just sort of I guess how are you working on those? Just trying to get that foot in the ground and put a pretty good throw on there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work on my angles better. Go get the ball and get rid of it. That's kind of all it is. just having better angles. I mean, I don't got the best arm, but I mean, as long as he's out, that's all that matters.
I mean, just, you know, you missed a lot of the fall, I guess, between the illness and a little bit of injury.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you think it took you to kind of get back and feel like you were kind of back to yourself and like, I guess from a fielding perspective and a hitting perspective?
I mean, all spring I felt really good seeing the ball. You know, didn't obviously get the results I want, and you know, was making tweaks with my swings again, trying to get them back to where I wanted them. You know, I feel like I'm right there where I want to be, and you know, that's the consistency you have to have.
Did Jake Brown's girlfriend dye your hair again this time?
Yeah, it's his ex-girlfriend, so I'm sorry, but I let him know he was okay with it. So.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Monster.
All right.
Thanks, Monster.